What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it's been a few weeks since I've made a video. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's happening with the house and the property. Because although it doesn't really look like much, there's been a ton of stuff done recently to make it a little more comfortable. And yeah, just thought I'd share with you guys what's been going on here, since still don't have a place to work on the cards yet, but that is coming up soon. So yeah, I'll do a quick little walk around here and yeah, show you guys what's going on. So the first thing that I was able to get done, once again thanks to my dad, who seems to know everybody, but you can kind of see here the ground has been disturbed. We did get the septic field upgraded. I guess it was completely shot, so there's some brand new piping or whatever that goes out this way. I guess these are like clean outs or something, or you can have a peek in there and see what's going on, but they go all the way back to here. And these are new risers, I guess, so you can actually see in there. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what all this septic stuff is called, but the big concrete thing there, that was good, but the lid for the access covers, those were all shot, so that had to get updated. And then the field itself, all the tubes and whatever that went out that way, those were all shot. So this thing's good, and it's rated up for like this was a 2-story house. This would be able to handle it, which is plenty for just me. Another thing I did in preparation to start dismantling this was remove all the bushes around it, which was not too bad. Just did it all by hand, but you can see this thing is an absolute death trap, but built like super solidly. Like, it's a shame. It looks like ants or termites got in there at some point and rotted out the main beams, but yeah, still a lot of good usable material in here, which yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get it out without killing myself. Another dead deer to add to, that's number 5 on this property. Really don't know what's going on with that, but anyways, so I will have a video hopefully soon of me trying to not kill myself while I dismantle this, but yeah, that'll be a task. Next thing over here, notice this wall of the house is now looking fairly busy. Had the hydro guys come in and they upgraded the service to 200 amp, which is really nice. And a buddy of mine set up some work through his company to get the panel and meter and everything in, and the hookup for a generator in case the power goes out, which kind of a funny story. It was like a Friday, and about an hour after the electrician finished, the power did go out, but I didn't have a generator at that point, so went out and bought one the next morning. But yeah, so this is all upgraded and updated, and there is now a heat pump, which is awesome. Had a friend come in and install that, which was super nice. Just need to put up some kind of cover there, just because, you know, with shortages and supply chain issues and everything, I guess you can't get that, but I'll be able to figure that out pretty easily with some gutter, I think was the suggestion. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, this wall is now very busy. I think I can get rid of I don't know, one of these, since I don't have phone service out here. It's just fiber optic, so maybe clean that up a little bit, but no, really stoked on all the work that's been happening with this side of the house and that septic thing there. Yeah, the electrician was here for like 3 days, did all this work by himself. Super stoked on that. Super stoked on the heat pump install. I'll show you sort of what it looks like inside. It's a bit of a mess, but that wall on the inside has had some stuff done to it, of course. But yeah, now I've got a nice washer dryer set up. Got the heat pump head there and the new panel here. So that's really nice. I can switch this over to generator power and pretty much power everything that this house needs. So that's really awesome. Another family friend came over and finished up this drywall. Yeah, it looks really good. It used to look kind of like this from where this little bulkhead thing was, and then the electricians had to cut some holes and stuff in there. So what? So yeah, this is all coming along, and gonna build like a nice little shelf thing over there, and yeah, clean up some of this mess finally from all the boxes of things that I've had to buy recently. All right, so we'll go take a wander down to the shop because there has been some stuff going on there. Actually, I'll show you this before we head down there. So this will be the hookup for power to the shop. So on the other side of the house there, from the panel, it goes up through the attic and then down, and then we'll be able to run a line in a trench all the way out to the shop there. Oh yeah, and I got the Xterra here. So this thing's got some major electrical issues, like it can't hold a charge. So hopefully when this gets finished out here, I can start figuring out that, because other than that, like once you jump start it, it runs great. Yeah, I've been burning some stuff here, having some fires, getting rid of some of this junk. Still need to do, you know, it is getting cold here, and you know, learning about having a well and a septic system. I guess I need to insulate that, so that'll be another project. But the shop here is coming along. As you can see, we've got some concrete in here now. Guys came and poured this a few weeks ago now, and it was kind of, it's taken a long time to dry. They were saying there was something in the mix. I guess they were anticipating it being a little bit warmer, and the day they decided to pour was right when the weather got really cold, or was you know, went from like 15-20 degrees Celsius to you know, 2-3 degrees Celsius. So it made this pouring thing, finishing, a lot more of a task than it should have been. But it's nice that I can at least store a little bit of stuff in here, because it was in the pump house there, but obviously can't fit the generator in here. This thing is a beast though. Glad I was able to get that. We got hit with that windstorm that I think if you live in Washington State, you know all about that one. We didn't get it quite as bad as you guys down there, but we did still get quite a bit of wind. Thankfully, my trees were okay, but there were some trees down on the neighbor's place. But yeah, I didn't really lose anything here. All these guys are pretty wind firm. But yeah, so this is coming along. Still need a door, obviously, power, but that shouldn't be too much longer, because the guys were in yesterday and absolutely phenomenal. They came in and hammered out roofing this place because there were some leaks. You can see here there's a patch job there. So there was a little bit of rot here and there. But yeah, they came in. They were here at like 9 in the morning and they left at 5. And yeah, they repaired everything, took all the old shit off, all the old pond liner that was up there, and retorched the whole thing and put the flashing and the trim back up and cleaned up. And yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, super stoked on that. We might as well, we'll set up the ladder and have a look because I haven't actually been up there, but yeah, really stoked on that. So this is coming along nicely. God, still hate ladders. Oh yeah, look at that. So that's super nice. So they sort of rejigged that drain over there, and depending on, they said just monitor it and see where the water, if it pools up anywhere, because it was draining really nicely out that way. But we might need to add another drain in here, but no, it's watertight now. Definitely not going to leak, and guaranteed for a long time. So super stoked on that. But yeah, that's just a quick update on what's been going on here. Yeah, there is quite a bit of work has gone on, although it doesn't look like much, but yeah, all these tasks have been maximum effort from the guys who have done it. Next up, I'll be hopefully putting in some soffits on this thing, just figuring out how exactly I'm going to do it. I've never really done anything like that before, but I've looked at people doing plywood, and I think that's the easiest. But yeah, and then figuring out the layout of this shop, like where do I want the outlets and what kind of plugs and things like that. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any suggestions on must-haves in the shop. I think I've got a list of things that I'd like to have, but I've never really had a space like this. So yeah, definitely comment on things that you've put in your shop that you can't live without anymore. But he did suggest, I was going to put in a wood stove in here, but he did suggest putting in a heat pump as well, which to me makes a lot of sense, because you free up floor space and they're efficient. And the fact if you've got flammable stuff around and you've got a fire burning in the corner, then that is a bit of a hazard. So having a heat pump in here definitely sounds like a good idea. So I think I'm going to do that. But yeah, just a quick little update on what's been going on. Yeah, hopefully get back to the car stuff soon. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching.